Importance of environmental design. The environment is everything that surrounds us. Biotic and biotic factors make up an environment. Biotic factors include animals, plants, and microorganisms. Biotic factors include temperature, water, salinity, light, and others. Thanks for joining Dynamic Earth Learning. Our content covers interesting earth science, conservation, and sustainability topics. Visit our website dynamicearthlearning.com for teacher resources, videos, and e-learning courses. What is environmental design? Environmentally friendly design is a way of making designs that are better for the environment. It is an effort to reduce problems such as pollution, deforestation, and the extinction of birds, fish, butterflies, and other animals. When creating programs, plans, and policies, environmental designers must consider all environmental factors. Before releasing a new product or building, designers evaluate its environmental impact. Environmental design can help avoid issues. It can also solve existing environmental issues. Environment design directly impacts humans, animals, and plants. A well-designed environment is comfortable. History of environmental design. Some of the concepts used in environmental design can be traced back to the early civilizations. The Greeks or Hellenes were believed to be the first civilization to use environmental design concepts. Earlier architectures could harness solar energy. Greece's houses were built to face the sun. This trapped the sun's heat during the winter, so the houses stayed warm even in the coldest weather. The Greeks built their homes to keep out the colder winds. Most of these ideas were later used by Rome. Glass windows allowed the Romans to save more fuel. The light from the glass illuminated the rooms without opening the windows, so the houses stayed warm all winter. The Romans cultivated most of their crops in greenhouses. This increased food security in the area. Modern environmental design is thought to have begun in the late 1800s. The Industrial Revolution influenced environmental design. Water and air pollution increased as cities grew. To save the environment, people had to avoid certain products. The environmental movement in the mid-19th century increased environmental design's popularity. Why is environmental design important? Environmental design principles can assist improve environmental conditions. Because human activities cause most environmental degradation, the environmental design focuses on preventing these behaviors. 1. Reduces pollution. There has been a lot of pollution all over the world. Pollution is caused by people doing things in the environment. Pollutants are polluting the environment right now. These pollutants also damage ecosystems, causing a loss of species. Environmental planning cuts down on pollution. By switching to eco-friendly fuels, this can be made possible. One way to cut down on pollution is to stop buying cars that run on gas. Large cities should make public transportation better so that more people can get to work and school. Also, businesses are encouraged to use less carbon dioxide. 2. Improves the health and overall well-being of people. Environmental design aims to provide a healthy and productive environment. Environmental design can protect and improve every part of a place. This is good for both humans and animals. Environmental consequences can be reduced so that both biotic and abiotic components can live together peacefully. Why should engineers and architects be careful with the materials they use? Environmental design encourages the use of materials that are good for the earth. They should use non-toxic materials. 3. Minimizes waste. Environmental design makes products that are long-lasting, recyclable, and reusable. A good way to get rid of waste is to do it the right way. To keep soil and water safe, cities should spend money on waste management systems that work well. The improper disposal of garbage has many negative effects on the environment. Renewable energy can help cut down on the use of non-renewable resources. This not only saves money, but also stops waste from building up in the environment. Environmental design and landscaping. This is a way of changing the visible features of a terrain. Aesthetics and landscape design frequently go hand in hand. Most man-made surroundings are landscaped. Human-made settings include structures such as roads, buildings, bridges, etc. Landscape architects build environments using ecological principles. Also, landscape architecture reduces the human effect on the environment. How can landscaping help environmental design? The concepts of landscaping are essential for environmental design. Reduced energy costs. A landscape that is carefully designed can considerably reduce the cooling and heating costs in a building. When trees are around a building, they act as wind blocks. That way, the warm air inside the house doesn't get mixed with the cold air outside. Trees and grass can bring a cooling effect not just to buildings and houses, but also to streets where there's a lot of cars. Reduced water consumption. Landscape architects can come up with ways to keep water in the ground. They do this by adding plants. Architects can use plants that don't need a lot of water. The use of mulch can also save water. Environmental design is the way to sustainability. When creating new programs, policies, plans, products, and buildings, those responsible should consider all aspects of the environment. This will ensure the environment is effectively safeguarded both in the present and future. Architects and engineers should adopt eco-friendly designs to avoid environmental concerns. Thanks for joining us today. Consider following Dynamic Earth Learning for more earth science, conservation, and sustainability topics. And visit our website dynamicearthlearning.com for teacher resources, videos, and environmental e-learning courses.